Good morning. Today is the 9th. We're going to start off with a daily reflection on the Old Testament. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Psalm 34:18. Cynicism, skepticism, and sin harden our hearts. They make it difficult for us to sense the mind and will of God and things of righteousness. A hardened heart must be either softened or broken. If we turn regularly to the Almighty and plead in prayer for a divine perspective, the Lord will soften us and enable us to have believing hearts. When we repent properly and possess godly sorrow for sin, we experience a broken heart, a sobering realization of what we have done, a solemn reminder of Him against whom we have sinned. A contrite spirit is a humbled spirit, a will that is yielded to a greater will. Yeah. Read that right. Since the time of the great and last sacrifice, we are called upon to make an offering of a broken heart and a contrite spirit. In short, we are charged to yield our hearts to God. Okay, so today is 2 Kings chapter 6. And I didn't read it. Don't judge me, okay? Go ahead, judge me. You can do that. You can judge me if you want, alright? I'm tired. I didn't feel like it. I read the chapter heading. It didn't sound interesting. Maybe I'm having a hard heart. But I just couldn't. Okay. So, 2 Kings chapter 6. Why am I even on here if I didn't read? Moving on. Elijah causes an axe to float. He reveals to the king how to conduct a war with Syria. Horses and chariots of fire protect Elisha. The Syrians are smitten with blindness. Ben-Hadad besieges Samaria, and foodstuff sells for a great price. Foodstuff. That's literally the word here. Food stuff. I'm not quite sure what that is. Maybe if I read, I would know, but it sounds a little similar to our day. Food stuff sells for a great price. So anyways, that's the gist of what happens in here. Go to work today. I'm really excited about it. Okay. Vision of faith. By learning to look with spiritual eyes, we can perceive the chariots of fire representing the Lord's system of power and support putting in place to bring about His divine purposes and defend the interests of His faithful servants. Elisha gave wise counsel to the Israelite king on how to conduct their war with Syria. Thus the Syrians came seeking to destroy the prophet. When Elisha's servant viewed with fear the surrounding hordes of the enemy, Elisha prayed that the Lord might open the servant's eyes to see the amassed forces of heaven arrayed against the enemy. The servant beheld and was filled with hope and courage. At the same time, Elisha prayed that the Lord would take away the sight of the Syrians so that he could lead them away and render them powerless. Thus the Lord once again brought about victory for His people. Through this we see that when our eyes are open, we can see the true vision of life. This gives us hope, increases our faith in all degrees, and causes us to possess and demonstrate charity. Devoted teachers know that there is an underlying principle to place in the hearts of the students, and that is hope. Where hope is, there will be an attitude and desire to do good. When one is hopeless, sin lies at the door. Thus we must truly help everyone see things as they really are. It gives light and truth, and then we can become even as He. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just flipped the page to see if there's anything else. So, yikers. Okay, so we do 2 Kings tomorrow. 2 Kings chapter 7 tomorrow, but the book skips straight over to 2 Chronicles. And I'm looking at my list here of what comes next. We do 2 Kings all next week, and then we go over to Ezra and Nehemiah the week after that. I'm not even seeing 2 Chronicles in my study plan, in the Come Follow Me suggested reading. Okay. Alright. I've got nothing else to add to that. I'll just leave you with a prayer from a diary of prayer, and it is July 9th. This is from Jeremy Taylor. Keep me, Keep me, O Lord, for I am thine by creation. Guide me, for I am thine by purchase. Thou hast redeemed me by the blood of thy Son, and loved me with the love of a father, for I am thy child. Let no hope or fear, no pleasure or pain, no accident without, no weakness within, hinder or discompose my duty, or turn me from the ways of thy commandments. Let thy spirit dwell within me forever, and make my soul just and charitable, full of honesty, full of religion, resolute and constant in holy purposes, but inflexible in evil. Make me humble and obedient, peaceable and pious. Let me never envy any man's good, nor deserve to be despised myself. And if I be, teach me to bear it with meekness and charity. Another good one. I liked that one. All right. That was 2 Kings chapter 6, and tomorrow we do 7. And I will read it this time. I will read it. I will. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.